guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, we are going to be talking all about the new holiday sets for 2020. This is so exciting, you guys. I always love doing this video year after year. Last year, you really loved this video, just kind of overlooking and seeing all of the new releases coming up. I'm also going to let you guys know, based on my experience, the stuff that I think you could definitely invest in for gifts or for yourself this holiday, as well as the stuff you can definitely stay away from. There's a lot of things that are a lot of repeats year over year. I've tested them and they're definitely not worth it. So if you guys want to know all my thoughts on all of the new holiday releases coming to Sephora and other beauty retailers very, very soon, then just keep watching. All right, let's get right on into it. I do have Trend Mood 1's Instagram on my phone right now, just looking down at that. Now, Trend Mood 1 has been the source for me when it comes to new releases. She's really made a name for herself on Instagram, so I definitely trust her when it comes to product launches and things like that. But we have quite a few things to talk about. There are a ton of things that have already been sneak peeks and things coming up for holiday season. The first one I want to talk about right off the hop, you guys, this is of course one that we always come to expect year over year, and that is a Charlotte Tilbury palette. So this palette is called the Instant Eye Palette Bejewelled Eyes to Hypnotise. Now, she has done Eyes to Hypnotise in a name of a palette before. She's done Starry Eyes to Hypnotise, and now she's doing Bejewelled. Now, the outer packaging of this basically looks like crystal. It looks so, so cool. Knowing Charlotte, it may have some texture on like the ray of light part of the palette, or it may just be a flat gloss finish, just depends. She normally has a very metallic, reflective packaging that is fairly weighty in the hand, and this is another 12-pan palette. Now, I have had two previous holiday palettes that she has done before. So these are them right here from 2 years ago. It was Stars in Your Eyes palette. It was a very like burgundy kind of pink color story. So you can see here that she loves doing pink. So she's done pink before in previous palettes many, many times. And the one just last year was called Starry Eyes to Hypnotise. So like I said, Eyes to Hypnotise has been done before, but this one had a little bit more of like a green and a blue presence. So this is something that was a little bit different from her, but you can see how she's kind of grounded this palette with pinks and browns once again. So this palette here has the browns and the pinks. She has a little bit of purple here, but she does have a lot of browns in this one. So it is interesting how she decided to keep a lot of just everyday friendly colors. She's done pink heavy, she's done a little bit of a rainbow. Now she has pops of pink with a little bit of purple and a lot of browns to finish the color story. This is a palette that I have ordered personally because I always enjoy reviewing these ones for you guys. So do check out my channel, subscribe to my channel if you want to see that video, and just hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when I do upload it. But I should be getting this one very, very soon. So we'll see how her formula compares, but this is one that I am very excited about. Next, we have a sneak peek from Chanel for the holiday. Now, Chanel is an ultra luxury makeup brand. I know not all of you are interested in Chanel, but for me, I really, really like their stuff. The only thing is that it's fairly heavily fragranced, so I try not to use it every single day on my skin. But this is actually a sneak peek that includes, let's see here, a face powder, some eyeshadows, lipsticks with a satin finish, and a gold nail polish. This first product looks like a highlight, and this looks like a pretty beautiful kind of bronzy color, bronze coppery color. So I do think it's going to really highlight medium to deep skin tones. I think it might be a little bit too deep for me, but we'll have to see about that. The lipsticks look gorgeous with their gold packaging, and with the satin finish, I'm going to assume they're going to be a fairly nourishing lipstick, but that is something I can definitely review if you guys would like me to. So do let me know in the comments if this is something you're very interested in. Okay, now here we have a new Becca palette. This is something I definitely think you can skip on, and not because they have a poor highlighter formula, because they really do have a good one. The Shimmering Skin Perfector formula is really nice and pigmented. It's long lasting. It really melts into the skin. It's a gorgeous formula, but these are like colored highlights once again. I feel like colored highlights were a couple of years ago now. They're kind of out of style, out of trend. I don't get why they're deciding to do this. A red highlight, a blue highlight, like I just wonder if this is out of trend. So this is something that I'm definitely definitely going to skip on. I don't have a ton of high hopes for this one either. They also have a little trio of the Shimmering Skin Perfector formula. This I think would be a fairly safe investment if you are wanting a Shimmering Skin Perfector product. I do like that they've brought back the mini amount because those big pans are really, really big and they're full of product, so they take a long time to hit pan. So it's nice to have a little mini trio, and it is of their best sellers. So we have Champagne Pop, Rose Quartz, and Vanilla Quartz. All of those are very wearable shades. I feel like they stretch multiple skin tones, so that is a good option if you're looking for a highlighter pack or something from Becca. That formulation is best-selling and popular for a reason. But the other things, they're gambles, and with a colored highlight and things like that, like I would just pass on those. You definitely don't need them. Next, we have Sephora Favorites kits. These are always a holiday tradition with Sephora. Not only do they come out with them in the holidays, they come out with them in the spring, in the summer. There's a lot of Sephora Favorites kits, and the one thing about them is they do offer at least one full-size product in there, which is really nice. It's kind of like a bonus. We do have a Sephora Favorites Gimme More lip collection, which has quite a few really good lipsticks. The YSL one is in there. The Fenty Beauty liquid lip is in there. That's full size. We have a full size of the Ilia lipstick, although it seems like it's a very bold color. We also have a full size Patrick Ta gloss. The Melted Matte from Too Faced, it's interesting that it's still in there because I do feel like Too Faced is losing popularity, but you'll have to let me know down below if that is something that you also see. There's also a NARS lipstick too, which is a very nice formula. So this is always a really nice set for the lipstick lover. I do think it's a great one to get if you're looking for a present for a makeup lover because they usually have the best-selling lip formulas. So they're tried and tested and proven, and I think you are able to get a ton of really great formulas for this, so that's awesome. The next thing is Sephora Favorites Makeup Must-Haves. We have an Orgasm Blush in there. We have a Tattoo Liner from Kat Von D. These are all very popular bestsellers from Sephora. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer is a good one. The only thing that I don't like personally is the Urban Decay All Nighter, and that is going against popular opinion because it is a very popular setting spray, but it just has essential oils in it, specifically lavender, that my skin is sensitive to, so I don't use that one anymore. But the Velvet Noir mascara is in here, the Peach Perfect powder, which is also fairly fragranced, unfortunately, but the Brow Wiz is in here. Like, this is actually a pretty good package, so another good collection from them. We also have a mascara collection. This is, I think, going to be a good one because looking at these formulas, there's a lot of really nice ones. We have the Benefit Bad Gal Bang, we have Better Than Sex, we have Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes. The Anastasia one is in there. That's a good one. We have the primer from Lancome, it looks like. And we have a set of velour lashes, which is my favorite lash brand. So this is also a really good kit. Definitely have my eye on this one. Let's talk more about Fenty Beauty. Now, they have a couple new shades coming out in their liquid lipstick. The liquid lipstick from Fenty is extremely, extremely pigmented. It is very like thin and lightweight, but it packs a pigment punch. And I am all over this kind of like pinky shade. It looks so beautiful. I'm actually wearing a fairly bold lip today, which I'm pretty happy about, but this one is also super, super cute. I think it's a duo, it looks like. I think it comes with both. It's the Stunna duo with two new shades. We have Underrated and Unmatched. And then there's also going to be a Gloss Bomb set. Now, they've done this before too, and the Gloss Bomb set is really, really nice. Love the Gloss Bomb for throwing it in your purse, just putting it quickly on your lips. Makes your lips look juicy and hydrated, and it's definitely a bestseller, so it looks like there's two new shades in that too. We have Ruby Milk, Cake Shake, Taffy Tease, and Baby Brute. So those are in the kit. So that is super exciting. I don't know, I just think Fenty is pulling out all the stops. Definitely high hopes for their holiday releases. Now let's talk about MAC. Now this is something that I'm personally gonna skip on just because it's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. This is the Lip Glass. This is a lip gloss specifically for the holiday. It's kind of like an iridescent white. I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna make your lips look fairly snowy. Is that the word? With a lot of white shimmer. That's just kind of my thoughts and my prediction. Maybe I could be totally wrong, but I don't know. MAC is also another one that I've lost some interest in over the years. They do have some really nice products, obviously, some very underrated products. It's been a long time since I've tried their lip gloss formula, but I remember it being fairly sticky and not something that I've been super pumped about getting anything more of. So that's definitely going to be something I'm going to pass on, and I don't think you need it either. We also have these really cool lipsticks in a really cool bullet. It's kind of like almost looks like crumpled tinfoil foil with kind of like a purple sheen. It's really, really cool. Hard to say what's inside of here. We don't know yet. It looks like obviously some lipsticks. That's going to depend on the formula. There's some really nice formulas from MAC that are creamy and really nice on the lips, and there's some that are a bit drier. And then we also have a palette, supposedly. So this is going to be interesting too. I don't know what's inside there. Could be very promising though. This is one release I have my name all over, you guys, and this is the Dior Backstage holiday release. Oh my gosh. We have some new face glow palettes. I love these palettes. Now they are Dior, so they are pricier compared to other high-end highlighter palettes, but you guys, they're so worth it. They blend into the skin beautifully. They just melt right in. It's just skin-like gorgeousness. I love, love, love these kits. So if you have someone in your life like me who loves high-end and luxury, this is a good one. So we have a couple different color collections here. We also have what looks like a new lip maximizer and a gloss. So that's going to be very interesting to see too. But I am very excited about these palettes. Like both of them look like gorgeous color stories. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be harder for me to see which one I want. I think there's like 3 of them that are new. I can't see if there's 2 or 3. It looks like 3. I just can't wait to review those. I can't wait to show you guys what they look like. But if you guys love them, let me know too. Like, let me know in the comments if this is something that you really want, because I have both of the prior releases already and I love them. Now, really quickly, I do see a glimpse of the Benefit collections. Now, you guys, I think I put this in my last year's video too. Benefit is one. I really like their brand, but I do think they really lack creativity when it comes to holiday kits. It's the same thing over and over again. The same bestsellers in the same sets year over year. Now, it could be because these are bestsellers for a reason and they sell out their stock. I have no idea. But as a makeup lover, and I'm kind of paying attention to these brands year over year, I don't see a ton of variability in Benefits collections. So we do have it what looks like a little pore perfector with one of their mascaras. We have Oola bronzer in there, of course. It looks like we have like a little brow kit. There's a blush in one of them too, but there's a lot of like little trios this year. So maybe that's a little bit different, but I don't know. I feel like some of their best products are never in these trios. I would be pure shock if they put Cookie in one of the holiday kits. If they do, tag me because I would love to see it. But normally it's Oola or it's Dandelion or it's like a tried and true product from them from years ago. None of their like more recent cool things, you know? I say definitely skip them though, especially if you've had a Benefit collection from a previous Christmas. You don't need more of them. They're the same. We also have some stuff from Ole Henriksen. Now, he's always put stuff together too, but Ole Henriksen is a brand now. I've officially not even purchased anything from him anymore because he has such heavily fragrant skincare that I'm just not about it anymore. So lots of essential oils. He loves citrus orange oil, citrus lemon, lime. He just loves the margarita cocktails basically in his skincare, especially in like the Truth line, tons of essential oils. So I definitely steer clear from this. He has a 3 Little Wonders kit. It looks like he has Happy Juice, a Happy Juice kit, which has a lot of that Truth line, like the bright orange, you know, Sea Rush Cream, the Truth Serum, all of those bestsellers. Frankly, I never noticed a ton of a difference on my skin anyway, even when I was using the products, but the fact that they're so heavily fragranced has turned me off completely, and I have skincare that I love that I don't need to buy this stuff. So definitely a pass for me, and I don't think you need it. There's a very interesting Makeup Forever collection of lipsticks. It looks like they're kind of like diamond encrusted, but I don't know. It's not a vibe that I like. It looks like it's going to be fairly textured. So I'm hoping that they're not going to be textured on the lips, but Makeup Forever is also a brand that I haven't found has been very innovative with new products. But let me know down below what you think of this brand. They just look like they have like kind of some chunky glitter bits in them. So this is also one I'm not super pumped about and most likely will skip on. All right, here we go with a Too Faced preview. Now, Too Faced is a brand that often has very similar packaging too. And if you guys have seen some of my other videos on my channel, Too Faced is notorious for putting out subpar quality holiday palettes. Now, not every single one. Their best release is always their tin packaging one. I think that's going to be the Pumpkin Spice palette this year. Let me know down below if you guys want me to review that one. But like I said, I feel like Too Faced is losing a ton of traction as of late. But they always have these kind of like cardboard eyeshadow slash like face product kind of combinations. The formula is never the same. They've always outsourced it somewhere and it's always been dry, chalky, terrible pigmentation. Like, I don't know. I Don't think this is one you should ever get personally, because their tin packaging is their best formula. So there's also a salted caramel one that's in a tin package. That looks like those are your two best bets when it comes to palettes. If you don't want either of those two, I would skip the Too Faced holiday stuff because the cardboard packaging stuff is never as good. The melted mattes, those I feel like too, they're kind of done maybe. If you love them and they are your favorite, I think this is a really cute kit for that with like the little sweaters over it. Like that's really cute. But otherwise, salted caramel and the pumpkin spice one, best bet. I would steer clear from everything else. It looks like Fresh Beauty also has some skincare kits available, and Fresh is another one that is very, very fragranced, unfortunately. They are one that likes to use a ton of Rose Damascena essential oil. So they do have like a rose kit, and they've done this in previous years. And they also have some of their like moisturizers. They do have their soy cleanser and a couple of things. So this has a line I'm just kind of like, I wouldn't personally recommend, especially if you're like very serious about your skincare. If you like it, cool, that's your vibe, that's totally fine. I would never do it to my skin anymore just because of what it has in it. So it's a pass for me. Okay, advent calendars. I'm taking a look to see what we have here. It looks like they're going to be Clarins one, which doesn't interest me too much. There's a Benefit advent calendar. There's going to be a Sephora collection one, Lancome, Jo Malone, which has interested me in previous years. So that might be one I might pull the trigger on this year. We'll see. But I'm sure that Charlotte Tilbury is also going to put out a advent calendar. She's done that in the past. So that might be one that I may pull the trigger on this year too. Very, very interested. Which advent calendars do you like? Are you most interested in? Jo Malone, Charlotte Tilbury, the Sephora collection, Benefit? I know there might be some other ones that are going to be released as the time goes on, but yeah, what do you guys think of advent calendars as a whole? Okay, we do have more Dior stuff with what looks like a really cool blush, eyeshadow palettes that look really cool. We also have some lipsticks with like snowflakes embossed right into the lipstick there. We also have a cushion powder in Golden Lights that looks like it's probably going to be a highlight of some kind. These look beautiful too, but I don't know. I don't think I need everything, so I'm definitely not going to have everything. Yeah, I don't know. That blush looks very nice and very tempting, and so does the highlight. So looks like I'm maybe picking up a ton of Dior holiday stuff this year. The last thing we're going to talk about today is something I've already purchased. It is the Hourglass collection for the holidays. Now, this is something that I'm hoping gets to me fairly quickly, so hopefully that will be something that I'll be able to get and review for you guys right away. It looks very similar to some of their other palettes. It also looks like there's some new unique shades in here exclusive to their palette for this year. We do have a 6-pan palette. We also have a 4-pan palette. We also have a third thing, which is the Confession Lipstick Duo. They have done this before with the Ghost collection last year, and it was very, very popular. So I guess they're bringing it back for that reason. So the 6-pan palette is called the Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture. It's $80 US. We have 3 best-selling shades in here and then 3 exclusive shades. We also have an Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Unlocked. So the Mini Sculpture Unlocked is part of the Unlocked collection. And then we also have the Duo Sculpture. And the shades are At Dawn, which is more of a lighter pink, and then the bolder shade is At Night. So that's pretty cool. I do love the gold packaging. This is always one that I do a full comparison with because I do have a ton of other holiday palettes from Hourglass that I've been using and enjoying, but I've also kept them as a reference just so I can see how the shades have varied over the years. And this one I'm really excited to get also. Lastly, we haven't heard anything holiday-wise from Natasha Denona yet. I know that last year she did the mini gold and then very shortly after Metropolis. So I don't know what's going to happen because she just released the Glam palette, which I do have a review for if you're interested in, but I don't know if she's going to do one more yet. There's a gut feeling of mine that says there's something else coming from her. So we'll see what that one is too. Which holiday products are you guys the most excited about? Do let me know all your thoughts down below and which products you want me to review for you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you. And until my next one, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.
But somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way.